Yo, I'm back cooking up some more advice for you. Everybody knows that this series is where you ask me for advice or even ask me questions, and I try my best to answer them. If you want to ask me anything, there's an email in the description right now. We've got 3 awesome questions in this episode, and they get really juicy, so I hope you enjoy. Hey DJ, I wanted to ask, what should I do on my holidays? I mean, half of my holidays are already over, and I wasted most of those just by playing Fortnite and laying on my bed. And my eyes are having big dark circles. I don't mean I don't do anything. I mean, I played outdoor games with my brother, but I didn't really want to play that. I also tried to grow my YouTube channel, but it doesn't grow. So my question is, what should I do rather than wasting my time and playing Fortnite all day? Thanks. You know, I've done this same thing. Like, there was a stretch in my life. It was probably during 2018 to 2019. I played Fortnite almost every day and almost all day. I mean, the game was super fun. I was making YouTube videos on it, so I guess that makes it okay, but I was playing Fortnite all day, every day. In your question, you said you want to know what to do on holidays, so I'm pretty sure you're kind of ashamed that you play Fortnite every single holiday and you don't really do anything with your family, and I'd be ashamed too. I really do like holidays. Like, think of Christmas and Easter and just all that. Family getting together, a whole bunch of food, stuff like that. I love that. And you just said you spent all of your holidays playing Fortnite and laying down. If you like playing Fortnite during the holidays and you don't like gathering with family and stuff like that, then that's fine. You should be able to do what you want. But reading this question, it seems like you're kind of ashamed about it. So what I think you should do is pretty obvious. I mean, everybody's going to give you the same answer if you ask them. Go hang out with your family. Mostly everybody watching this video has some type of family that gets together during Christmas. Even if it's your mom and dad and maybe a sister or maybe a brother, still get with them. I'm pretty sure they have that time off of work, so you can hang out with your family. Christmas is once a year. Literally one day out of 365 you have Christmas. But you have Fortnite 365 days out of the year. You can play Fortnite any day, whenever you want, unless the servers are down, which used to happen a lot. I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen anymore because, you know, Epic Games has all that damn money. But you can play Fortnite whenever you want, but you can't go eat Christmas dinner with your family whenever you want. That's a once-a-year opportunity. So I feel like you should just hang out with your family. It seems obvious, but it's the obvious answer here. Go do stuff with your family. You will regret playing Fortnite every day in the future. This second question is kind of weird. Not really weird, but something I've never really answered before, and I want to help you. Hey, DJ, I swear a lot when I'm alone, and I sometimes slip out a swear word when I'm with somebody, and I have to stop that, but I can't. I just can't control it, and I rage sometimes. I need your advice. I haven't told anybody I have this problem, and that's going to ruin many things in my life. So what can I do to stop swearing? Once again, with the first question, I can relate to this. A long time ago, here, I'll just give you my life story pretty much. So, if you don't know already, my parents can't hear. My dad can hear a little bit, but he can't hear very well. And my mom is completely deaf. Like, she can't hear anything. So I have 2 sisters, and all 3 of us can hear, but our parents can't hear. So, if you can see where I'm going with this, yeah. Once my sisters learned about cuss words and stuff like that, they told them to me, and we didn't have any parents telling us not to say that stuff. I mean, we could be sitting right next to my mom and just be like, it was literally that easy, and that kind of messed me up as a kid. I mean, I was cussing a lot when I was younger, but whenever I went over to my grandma's house, I made sure not to cuss because my grandma would probably whoop me. See, my grandma could actually hear, so when I went over there, I made sure not to cuss, and I was pretty good at it. You know, you got to know when you're around certain people, you can't cuss. But to be honest, cussing isn't even really cool. Like, I don't even do it that much anymore. It's not cool. It's not funny. You know what I mean? It's just a word. You know, it's just a normal word that people don't like because it is bad, I guess. Now, you want to know how to stop cussing. Well, I feel like you should tell your parents. I know that seems so stupid. Like, hey, Mom, I cuss all the time behind your back and you don't notice. But I think you should actually do it, like truly. Because if your mom or even if your dad is some sort of a good person, they'd be like, oh, why do you cuss? And they'll ask you about it. They won't punish you because technically they didn't hear you cuss. So they can't punish you. But if you just let them know that you have a problem and you want to stop cussing, but it's kind of hard because it's, embedded in your vocabulary, I feel like they'll help you. So I think you should reach out to somebody and let them know about it. And also, I have this little trick that I used to do. So put a rubber band around your wrist, right? And every time you cuss, cock that rubber band back and slap it right on your wrist. It kind of works because every time you're about to cuss, you're like, oh my God, my wrist is going to hurt because I'm going to slap that rubber band on my... This question might relate to a lot of you people. He says, hey DJ, I'm having trouble with passing my driver's permit test. I already failed it twice, and I literally studied for 2 hours straight the day before I took it, and I also feel bad for my dad. He already took me there to take my test, and he gets super mad at me when I fail. I know I should study more, but sometimes I get lazy by playing video games and watching YouTube. Any advice? My dude, it's common sense. A driver's test is so common sense, there should be no way that you fail it. I took one of those, obviously, because I'm 18. I took one of those like 3 years ago. And if I remember correctly, the questions are like, if you go to a stoplight and the light is yellow, what do? You start to slow down. I mean, it's obvious. You don't just hit the gas and go. I honestly think it's just common sense. You told me that you study for it, but then you stop studying because you want to play video games and watch YouTube. Seriously, dude, get this permit test done and then watch your YouTube. Get it done and then play your Fortnite Battle Royale. Do whatever you want after you complete this simple test. The questions will be like, what does a yield sign mean? It means you slow down. I mean, it's honestly common sense. I have faith that you're going to pass it next time. Just spend 30 minutes looking online and searching up your state's permit test and study for it, bro. It's so easy. I hope I helped everybody with their questions, and I hope you pass your test because, like I said, it's so easy. You can do this. But yeah, I'm going to be back in a couple days with another The Video Ends video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Peace.